It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Panther Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
13
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the Panthers' 43-yard line.
19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2nd and 5.
Go. Check. Hurt. Viking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. and he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Let's go. Ready?
Brown trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 76, 79. Tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit, what's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Dragon 60. Cat 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But you look at this defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing on throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
19 right.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Now a give left side. Brown with it. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to me.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Again, it's Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kendre Miller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. But one thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield trying to see that open grass. Ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch the opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Lightning and 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's got this to Pickens. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Completes this one to Pickens.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Let's go.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now it's Brown. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of the back 3. So now things get interesting on third and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Kendre Miller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
In motion, the tight end. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. To throw, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Wyatt.
Back to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 11.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Second pirate. Come on, come on. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
He'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be out right at the 35.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Young now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Now Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good for 28 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
He's got a man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
22.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard.
There's some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
143 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
That's complete to Chuba Hubbard.
So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Exit 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Young will set to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal at the
Etienne.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
On gain of 5 yards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And Xavier Worthy,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Second and 2.
Got an open there, and it's Pickens.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Try to set up a screen for Blue.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for our Cowboys.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and a couple.
Ready? Take
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Mustang 19. Go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Miller. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that off-field foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just the Eagles. Just the Eagles. 18, Pioneer.
They'll set up to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Carl. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Young to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
And Xavier Worthy, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
This one left side caught by Collins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Check ready. Go pink. Right.
They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
They're going to go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
And Xavier Worthy
from 13 yards out.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
3 quarters have come and gone.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
On the draw, here's Blue. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
19, Tiger, 19. Left wing, 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Nico Collins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nico Collins. 71 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. So it was fourth down. They complete the short pass, and then boom, off to the races all the way to pay dirt.
And so many times in short yardage situations or on downs like this on fourth down, the defense gets a little more aggressive. So if you're able to pop it, right, complete a pass like that, it can break big afterwards, and that's exactly what we saw there. Short pass, long run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
Chuba Hubbard, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Panthers 49, Cowboys 42.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. The baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Come on, ready.
Now here's Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Ready, ready. Blue 30.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set. 10 black. Set Hutton.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 1.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run to the wide side here with Miller. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Ready.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now.
Looking to throw. He's going to go up top again. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 56. Cowboys 49.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Young. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
Ready up. Blue check. Ready, ready, ready.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Right back to Hubbard.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here we ready.
A give, running right, it's Hubbard.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Young. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Cowboys 49.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
19 side. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Oh, a miscommunication on the ladder. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Young quickly to the flat. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.